we started to figure it out in the third period a little bit. It was a little bit of a rough start, but overall, I thought we played well enough to win. They're, obviously had a great weekend in Minnesota last weekend, and we know this is a big series for us for Hockey East points, and they're a good hockey team that works hard and has some big wins. That's a big win for them last week against Minnesota. So we knew they were going to come out hard, and I think we started to figure it out towards the end of that third period, and we still have things that we got to work on to be better at. But overall, I thought it was a good game.
Cation, you had a goal and assist in tonight's matchup. Can you just take us through that last goal with Serena and what you saw in that goal?
Yeah, I think that was a hard-working effort from that whole line out there. I mean, it was a really good forecheck, which we've been working on a lot, and a nice pass from Daryl, and Serena was able to get that shot off, and I think that's something we work on and get better with every week, and it was nice to end it that way.
Daryl, Cation had the lead for assists for a little bit there, and you tied her at the end. Is there a little competitiveness with each other for this season?
Not at all. Yeah, we literally couldn't really care less about who's leading in assists or goals or points. We're just so happy for each other whenever one of us does something really good on the ice.
Daryl, you got hit hard towards the middle of the third period, ended up getting a penalty of your own a little bit after. Were you playing a little frustrated towards the end there?
Not really. I was just trying to be a good F1 and pin her against the wall, but she just fell, so.
And now a point in 16 straight games. How do you feel about that?
It doesn't really, I don't really care about that. It's more about team success.
Thank you.
Just to add to that point as well, Katrin also extended her point streak to 16 games today as well. So they're both at 16.
Save some for the teammates. Coach, I'll go to you. It's been a little bit of the defensive offense lately, with Miano scoring 4 goals in that last game, 6 points in their last 2 games, and then tonight Serena. Is there more emphasis on the defense getting offensive pushes now?
No, I think we're just trying to make sure that we get everybody involved. I mean, there's going to be times where these two are keyed on, or McKenna or Kenzie, they're keyed on, and I think we need everybody to be successful, and we need everybody to be pulling for each other and to be working with each other. And I think we started to see that more in our third period today, and I think that will keep going. But overall, I think I think we'd all say that it doesn't matter who's scoring that goal. We want to score as many as we can, and keep them away from our net as much as possible.
Coach Kennedy, I'll go to you. It's kind of a two-part question. Vermont's been a team kind of on the rise in Hockey East, and Hockey East as a conference in general seems to be overlooked. Does it seem like this year, more than any other years, that Hockey East and a program like Vermont are getting more attention?
I mean, I hope so. I think there's a lot of good teams in Hockey East, and I think, to be honest with you, you can have all the polls you want in the world. It's every day. You got to win your games and move on. I love when other Hockey East teams have success. Vermont's always been good, to be honest with you. For the last 3 years, we always run into them and have a hard time. Sometimes it might look like we can walk through some teams, but that's not what's happening. We work really hard. These kids, work really hard to figure out how to win these games. And this one's just a great matchup, and we're lucky to be the ones to put that in to walk away with the W for today. But you got Northeastern, who's a powerhouse over here. We think Providence is doing a great job down there, and we run into them coming up here. So it's always great for women's hockey in general. You want good games, and I think that's what we're seeing in Hockey East, and I think we have a great conference. Yeah.
Coach, both coaches, a little bit about tonight's game. I know with the loss and overtime win, now an overtime win here tonight, just kind of along with that. Second half of the season, how important is it to kind of battle test the team a little bit with games like this?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I mean, second half of the year, you're going to, everyone's kind of getting geared up for playoff time. And, I think, we've been in some situations these last couple of weeks since break. And, I have liked how we've responded and how we, after that loss against Northeastern, I thought we responded really well the next day. And then, on Tuesday night, I thought we responded well too, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But, overall, you're trying to get yourself prepared for for the end of the year, but you have to get through these games and keep learning and keep getting better. And that's, something that we're going to continue to work on.